So we just finished digging up this bed of potatoes. I'm gonna plant one last round of potatoes in this bed. It's getting towards the end of when you can plant potatoes. I did see a video about planting potatoes in the late fall for you get a early spring harvest. So we're probably gonna try that this year. But it's too early to put those in. That will be in another couple months. I will do that. But I'm gonna try to get one last harvest of potatoes into this year. So I'm gonna do the same thing I've been doing. Put 1 per square foot for a total of 16 plants in this 4x4 bed. These are, I think that they're mostly Yukon Golds, but some of them may be rusted. I don't remember. I cut them up, I think 2 days ago. So I probably should have planted yesterday, but it'll be okay. So I'm gonna plant 16 of these, and then I'm gonna start trying to, I'm gonna go try to finish the 2 beds of potatoes I need, the last 2 beds of potatoes I need dug this time. I wanted to do these first. Pardon my shadow, but that's what, I have to move those over a little bit because they're not quite. That's what 16 of the spuds look like. Eyes. I'll get these planted up, and then it's supposed to start raining here in another hour or 2. So I don't think I'm gonna get a mulch today. We're gonna try mowing on Wednesday and mulching it then. I'm hoping it rains, that way I don't have to water anything tonight. So this is what my freshly planted potato bed looks like. It took me 2-3 minutes to plant that. I really love these raised beds where it's not hard soil, it's all dug up. Or freshly dug up and loose soil. So now I get to do the next thing of digging up 2 beds, which is gonna take way longer than 2 or 3 minutes. But it'll be worth it because I'm hoping for about a 5-gallon bucket or more of potatoes. I don't really know how many I'll get, but we'll see. When Nathan finished digging up his bed this morning, I think he got like 1/3 to 1/2 of a bucket of potatoes. So I'm hoping for like a 5-gallon bucket. Here's those 2 beds. Nathan took the dead tops off of them this morning, but there's just potatoes laying right on top of the ground. So that didn't require any work at all. But I know that there's some more underneath the ground. Underneath the top of the soil. So I got the first bed all dug up. I'll have to go back and look. This bed was a mix of white and red potatoes. I found quite a few of the white potatoes they were rotting already. Some of them appeared to have started rotting a long time ago. They were real big though. And there were smaller ones that were fine. There were even some big ones that were fine, but I found, I think, at least 4 rotting ones, and they were, I'd say like baseball size or bigger. I don't remember offhand what kind they were though. The red ones that we have dug up, they've all been fine, and I didn't find any rotting ones. And I know those were red Norlands. I just planted more of those last week. So 1 bed is dug up. I got a little over half of a bucket. Oh, the chicken coop's kind of way over here. I got a little over half a bucket. The white ones are mostly on top because they were the last ones I dug up. There's quite a few red ones underneath there. So I'm gonna try to start the second bed. I don't know if I'm gonna get done. It's getting really windy. I don't see any storm clouds coming in yet, but that doesn't mean that they're not coming. They could be moving at a rapid pace. So I'm gonna start this bed, and if I don't get finished, that's fine. I just wanna try getting it done. I'm digging up that second bed. I just wanted to show. I just found this. It's one of those tomato hornworms, I'm pretty sure. But there's a gardening shovel there for scale. That thing is the biggest one I've ever seen. Usually when I see them, they're probably about that long. That one's twice the size, and both in length and width. It's just a giant one. I have a method of getting rid of the tomato hornworm. And it's gone. Okay, so I just found a regular. This is what I generally find the size of the tomato hornworm. That's tiny in comparison to the one I just found. It shares the same fate though. I got to thinking while I was digging up that bed that maybe these rotting potatoes that I'm finding, there's one, here's another, maybe they were the seed potatoes that I planted. I can't remember how big they were, but that's a possibility that it's just the seed potatoes that I'm finding. Maybe the red ones all disintegrated, and the white ones didn't. I'm done with this bed. I didn't get quite as many potatoes out of this one. This one's just under half. The red one was just over half, so together they equal a 5-gallon bucket. But well, I guess the other bed was red and white, but it was mostly red potatoes. I think that's probably all I'm doing with the potatoes today. So this was a pretty successful potato digging. Probably took me an hour, maybe a little bit more than an hour. I'm still learning. I probably didn't have to dig down as far as I did, which I don't even know if I found any potatoes down below 6 inches. So thanks for sticking around with me while I dug potatoes, and I hope that if you have potatoes in the ground that you have as good as luck as we seem to have had this year.
Started out here and I forgot the camera, so here's the beginning. We're gonna put our sweet potatoes inside the greenhouse here in order to get it long enough season to grow them, because they'll be fine in the heat. Gonna have a 56-inch long bed by 24-inch wide, and we're gonna try to come up with 8 inches worth of loose soil.
What you just saw us add was compost from cleaning the barn out from where the cows have been. It's been aged a while. It's been at least a year, maybe 2, 3, I don't know how long that particular pile has been. But we probably raised it up the soil 6 inches here, maybe 8. So now what I'm going to do is plant 2 rows of sweet potato slips down here, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna add a handful of Pro Mix in with each slip, just to have a smoother soil and not as much nitrogen right as the plants are growing. So to finish out the day, I was out front looking at the garden out here, and I hadn't even seen that there was green strawberries, but there's 2 strawberries here that are both ripe, and these are the only 2 strawberries I see in the whole bed. There's another one starting there, but unfortunately one of them, the ants have totally decimated it, so I'll just throw that one out. So we will one of us will enjoy the strawberry. It's not going to be me, I can tell you that. One of us really loves strawberries, so we're gonna give the strawberry lover the one lone strawberry that we're gonna have. Anyway, I just thought that this would be a good ending to today's vlog. 1 strawberry at the end of July from our June bearing strawberry plants. Thanks for hanging out with me today.